What's up, Guru Gang? Welcome to the Inner Sanctum. I'm Yoda Guru. Come on in, sit, stay, relax, put your feet up, grab a couple snacks, have yourself a hot or cold beverage. Your choice, your prerogative. My sanctum is your sanctum, and enjoy my reaction to episode number 3 of continuation of Quantum Leap, the series, the sci-fi series that starred Scott Bakula, now starring Raymond Lee as Dr. Ben Song. And this episode is entitled Close Encounters. So an alien-themed an episode, kind of like the one from Sam's time in Quantum Leap and Scott Bakula's, I mean. But yeah, but possibly this similar premise, but different way about it, different premise. This time around, with what happened with last episode, we find out that or the first episode when Ian showed up, that he's been missing for 3 years, and not only that, Addison has moved on with her life, and pretty much all the team has moved on with their life. And when they found out that Ben was, they found Ben, or Ian found Ben, it was that they didn't have the heart to tell him that Addison actually moved on with a guy named Tom. So Tom is going to be possibly either a interesting catalyst in all this, because will there be a love triangle between Ben, Addison, and Tom, or something afoot going on that Tom is actually a bad guy? That's their theories floating around right now. But let's not waste any time and get into the reaction part of this video, or this episode, actually, with Close Encounters. Will this actually be aliens, an alien-centric episode, or something else? Possibly the military? Who knows? Because, at Area 51, who knows? So, like I said, let's not waste any time and get into the reaction part of this episode. Before we do, if you enjoyed any of my content, whether it be from my Inner Sanctum channel or YG Anime channel for all things anime, link right up there. Check that out. Help support that channel as you're supporting this channel, which I greatly appreciate. Tip of the hat to you. Fist tap, high five. And be part of the Guru Gang. You haven't, it's more the merrier. Just help me get to 390, and then once we get to 390, do a celebration. Balky Bartokamos, Ghost and Larry Appleton, and Balky Bartokamos Dance of Joy, along with additional celebration, handshake, or dance. So who knows what's going to be, but when we get to 390 and then 400, it's all up to you guys. Be part of the Guru Gang. And like I said, if you enjoyed either content for your channel, make sure to hit like button, subscribe, hit that notification bell in order to be notified of any future videos being posted on either channel. And with that said, let's get into episode number 3. Episode 3 of Season 2 of Quantum Leap. Title episode, Close Encounters. Alright, here we go.
So far.
Ben's right in the middle of things.
Project Sign.
Robert Cook, Project Sign. UFOs. Oh, that's not good. Headlights are flickering. Not good.
You've seen them land? They hide in the trees. Short and green. They stare at you still as the night. I ain't going no further.
Oh, you're up, Ben.
Right.
Oh, good luck.
Take a look.
Oh, the alien's scurrying. Oh, the aliens are kids.
Hey! Hey!
Making trouble, causing trouble.
Gnomes?
Ah, gnomes.
You're alive. Yeah.
Hey,
Addison.
how's it going?
I'm an agent for Project Sign, so everything's a little...
Strange.
Yeah, strange.
Seen any UFOs yet?
Garden gnomes? Reminded me of that one Halloween where we
Bring out
decided
the
to dress
past.
up like...
Uncomfortable, awkward, but for Addison.
Sorry.
Do you want to talk about what's happened?
You're with someone else, right?
Tom.
Yeah,
How long?
about 8 months.
8 months.
8 months. For me, it's like no time has passed at all.
I know. But for the rest of us, it has been 3 years.
They're both trying to get their heads straight and when it comes to this.
Oh, you are Agent Robert Cook from Project Sign. Looks like you're one of their best agents.
I found this.
Proceed to Starlight, New Mexico. Anonymous caller reported a UFO ran two
The
girls off
message.
the road. Both girls now in hospital. One in a coma.
Oh, that's not good.
Okay, well, Starlight's 300 miles away. I guess you're driving.
That's gonna be an awkward car ride.
Project Sign? That was the Project Blue Book before there was a Project Blue Book.
I know.
Ben's a government agent investigating UFOs. And
Ian's an uber fan of UFOs, conspiracy theorists as well.
Statistical inevitability that other forms of life exist in this universe.
I'm a believer.
You're so reasonable.
Being left into
Yeah, magic was lifted by Sam, so.
Possibilities. I'll Ben and Addison do it. Keep me posted.
Carrie Baker, 17 years old, the driver in a single vehicle car accident. Her friend Melanie Hunt was in the passenger seat. Melanie fell into a coma and then eventually died.
That's not good. Who's gonna talk first? It's an awkward silence.
Pretty much remember everyone now.
You do?
Yeah. Pretty much all came back to me. Carrie, are you sure we shouldn't wait for your parents?
Oh, it's just me and my grandfather, and I'm pretty sure he has no interest in hearing this again.
Ooh.
It was just past midnight, and we were on State Road 120.
This is you and your friend Melanie Hunt?
Best friend. First thing that happened was the radio.
It's always the radio that goes out.
Started.
Maybe some kind of interference.
I remember thinking it was kind of beautiful. Oh my god. Is it gone? And then all of a sudden it sounded like a tornado. So, probably a tornado. I tried to outrun it. But then I knew this wasn't some storm.
That's not good. Ooh, okay.
We hit the tree, the ship. So we got out to run. I told Melanie to go on.
You should have stayed together.
I don't know what happened to Melanie or why she's in a coma. It doesn't make any sense.
Who the hell are you? Sheriff, hello. Agent Robert Cook with Project Sign. The alien chasers.
He's gonna be a dick.
How's Melanie? I want to see her.
Carrie, we've been over this.
Has she woken up? Please, if she could just hear my voice.
This is a criminal matter.
Then I'm the criminal?
Ooh.
Got it.
Agent Cook.
Have you been out to the accident site yet?
I have.
Did you see anything like Carrie described?
I did not. What I found was Melanie Hunt unconscious in the car, not in the woods like Carrie claims. A bottle of whiskey in the back and a list of bad behavior as long as your arm. The honor student, top of her class, that Carrie is long gone. My granddaughter has been on the tear for a year solid.
Carrie is his granddaughter.
Carrie's your granddaughter?
Yeah.
She lost her mother a year ago to cancer.
It's a complicated relationship.
Why isn't Carrie in lockup?
It's Russell Hunt. He's the girl that's in the coma's father.
And a dick.
He owns half the town.
She hasn't even been released from the hospital yet. She's been charged, and I'll make sure that she appears before the judge. No need to stick her in a cell.
Oh, a cell is where she belongs. I want her in lockup before the end of the day.
He's gonna be a problem. He's a dick and a big problem.
Lovely, but the law's on his side. I hope you find something, Agent Cook. Because otherwise, I'm about to lose the last family I got.
He's not a dick after all. He's just a concerned
So all I have to
relative.
do is prove
Grandparent.
the aliens are real.
Alright.
Must be a cool job, traveling the country, investigating the unknown.
Leaping life from life to life.
Oh, my poor Carrie. Could she really go to jail?
Do you believe her?
I haven't heard her story, but yeah. Then again, my friends think I'm crazy because I believe in all kinds of impossible things. I mean, imagine if someone from the 1850s walked in here and you tried to tell them about airplanes or
Ben is
the atom
smiling.
bomb, centrifugal force, angular momentum.
Science, especially.
That would have been considered witchcraft 100 years ago.
Hello, Hannah.
He's
Hi,
intrigued.
Sheriff.
You ready to go out to the crash site, Mr. Cook?
Yes, I am.
Oh, no, on the house.
I'm not interested in holding hands, Agent
Doesn't like chit chat.
I had a wife that was the love of my life, a daughter who was my heart and soul. Now I got a granddaughter who needs help. Today's Tuesday.
What's going on behind him?
Circuit judge is here Friday, and it'll be a bench verdict.
Has that car been following us?
Uh-oh.
Only about 20 minutes.
Men in Black?
Do you know who they are?
My guess, they work for Hunt.
Uh-oh. Man, what are they gonna do? Oh, chicken.
What's happening?
They never played chicken before.
Yep, they're playing chicken.
Not since high school, and those were with shopping carts.
Ooh.
Only one way to face a bully, and that's head on.
Oh. Who's gonna flinch first? Oh, they are. I like the sheriff.
Either you're insane, or you'll do anything to find out what really happened.
Make a habit of stating the obvious, don't you?
You're the anonymous caller.
He sent the message.
Project Sign.
All right.
Might be an investigator in you, yeah.
I like the sheriff.
But here's the problem. Those are my footprints from when I arrived on scene.
And those are Carrie. Melanie never left the car. Where's that whiskey bottle?
It's in my car, hidden under the seat. Don't worry, I'll log it into evidence, but
He's trying to stall.
I got 24 hours to do so.
Yes, 24 hours.
Ben, found a partial print. It might be.
Sheriff,
Ooh.
check this out. It's heading towards the car. Too big to be either of the girls.
Well, we don't get hunters out here of brushing away all their tracks.
He's right. There are no other tracks.
Something happened here, Sheriff. It does feel like there's something more going on.
Ben, I really need to talk to you.
What?
Harry could be lying.
No.
Not intentionally.
What about the footprint?
We didn't find anything else. Look, all I'm saying is that she has been through a lot. And grief like that impacts people different ways.
I'm not saying I don't hear you, and I'm not saying there isn't merit to what you're saying.
Thank you.
I'm just saying you're wrong.
Ooh.
That will be a queer thing to be sure.
Reading to a best friend.
Carrie, he can't be in here. If Melanie's father catches you.
Yeah.
It's all my fault. It doesn't matter that no one believes me. The only thing that matters is that I'm okay and she's not. Maybe if I hadn't
Survivor's
to
guilt.
avoid that thing, or if Melanie and I had just stayed together.
Carrie, this is
A lot
not
of what
your
ifs.
fault. I mean, you said Melanie was awake after you crashed. You both were running in the woods, right?
On my mother's life.
Was someone else there? You won't get in trouble.
What does she know?
But maybe I hit my head when I crashed. Maybe I didn't actually see them.
See who?
Not who. What?
Those are night vision goggles. The military's involved,
Round
possibly.
eyes. Ben. Those are
Ooh,
huntsmen.
huntsman. Ooh,
Where are you going? But
not a good idea, Ben.
Can I help you, gentlemen? Agent Cook.
Ooh. Ah, here's the sheriff.
Message.
Go on, get.
Have you gotten mine?
Don't mess with the sheriff.
Is that how Hunt always conducts business?
Pretty much. He owns half the land from here to the border. Hunt might just try to kill you for it.
A helicopter. A helicopter would fit Carrie's story and
Yep.
look like a spaceship in 1949.
It would make sense Hunt would have one if he was running drugs.
Bell 47 was first sold in 1946. Sorry, Ian.
I hope you can respect my privacy during this time.
It's morning.
Okay, and with that,
Ian is sorely disappointed.
Look, I saw what's been did in there. Confronting those guys, he's getting reckless.
there's only so much I can do.
You think it would help sending someone else in?
Send Ian.
He thinks that I abandoned him once already. I do it again, it's only gonna make it worse. He's hurting, but he's still Ben. I can get him through this.
Okay.
Hey, Sheriff. Sorry to show up unannounced, but I think Carrie might have seen a helicopter. Do you know if Hunt owns one?
Well, if he does, it's not in Starlight. But he does have a ranch about an hour east of here.
You up for a drive?
Ben, it's almost dark. What happened to waiting till the morning?
I think I'm starting to like you, Agent Cook.
I like the sheriff. No nonsense.
Trying not to get my hopes up. Spent the last year failing Carrie, which means a year failing my daughter and the promise I made her. As she died in my arms.
Grief is a strange thing. I lost my fiance not too long ago.
Ben is sharing his feelings.
I'm sorry.
Opening up.
That's the thing, it's not anybody's fault. There's no one to blame, except maybe for myself.
The way of just sharing to Addison how he feels. Talking to the sheriff.
That's when the anger is like acid in your blood.
Exactly. Eyes on the sky, Agent Cook. Let's find us a helicopter.
Uh-oh.
Ben, I can't hear the radio.
Lost the connection.
Hey,
Yeah, the connection's lost.
did I just get kicked out? Please do not tell me that this is Janice again.
Janice works for the NSA in Hawaii, and
Oh.
besides, the interference, it's not coming from our side.
That's not good.
The radio's not turning off. It's a signal jamming protocol. Uh-oh.
Setting ducks in here. How? I'll cover you. Huh? Get to the tree. Okay.
Oh, ho, ho. Oh. Oh, it's all right.
You remember?
The sheriff was driving me to Hunt's farm. The sheriff, is he okay?
Oh, hey.
Ah,
You could have died. Do you understand that?
right, you're right.
Look, my entire purpose is to support you through these leaps, and I'm
Yeah.
trying to do that, but
There's
you keep
reckless
making
behavior.
decisions that you would not have made 3 years ago.
You mean 3 days ago?
Oh.
Edison, I know I'm not myself right now, and to tell you the truth, I don't know if I'll ever get that me back. Carrie and the sheriff, we can get their lives back if we figure this out.
He's focused on the mission right now. His personal life takes a back seat.
Anna, is it?
Yeah.
Did you happen to see me this morning?
I started at 6, and yeah, I saw the sheriff pull up and carry you inside.
Okay.
Is your neck sweet?
Yeah, I must have slept on it funny.
Ooh,
Actually, it looks like a spider got you. A nasty one.
Ben, she's right.
he's been
But
injected.
I don't think that was a spider.
Hannah, call the sheriff. Have him meet me at the hospital.
Whoa.
Same placement, same
Oh,
side.
yeah.
We were drugged. Melanie, the night
Oh.
of the crash, me last night. That's
They're
why
both
when you found
drugged.
me, I was passed out. Melanie's so small, give her too much of whatever it is.
That's why she said, why the
You're
coma?
right.
Well, I had the nurse draw some of my blood. I put a rush on the results.
I'm on it.
If it's simple narcotics, that points to Hunt. If it's something more exotic, we'll have to look at the military. Hey, I've been discharged.
Uh-oh.
Thank you for believing in me.
Thank your grandfather. He's the one who called me in.
He still
You said
believes in
you
her.
didn't believe in UFOs.
I don't,
Believes in her.
but I believe in my granddaughter.
Yes, he does.
It's a very sophisticated synthetic compound built of gamma hydroxybutyric and several alpha-2 inhibitors. So
In
more of a similar
English.
system than you would be.
Gamma Blue 5.
Oh, Gamma
Military
Blue
used
5.
In the 40s and 50s. The good news is there's a serum to reverse its effects.
But he's not selling drugs. He's secretly leasing his land
Oh.
to the military.
Yeah.
Where on Hunt's land is that base?
If
Good
I
question.
triangulate the location of Carrie's accident with somewhere within these 1,100 square miles.
Is that all?
I'll make a call, see what I can find on a private base. And Jen, comb through the historical records, look for any clues we might have missed.
Magic calling in favors.
Yes, Ben, Magic found a name. General Austin Murray was assigned to Los Alamos in the 40s.
So they drugged Melanie, then put her back in the car to cover up what she'd seen.
But they couldn't find Carrie. She fell in the ravine. Ben,
Uh-oh.
He's gonna run.
Got no choice, I'm afraid. Circuit judge isn't coming Friday. He'll be here
Oh.
first thing in the morning.
That's the power of a
Also
Hunt.
got me suspended for impeding an investigation. There's no way I'm letting them lock up my granddaughter.
Oh, God.
At the risk of ruining our budding friendship, gonna have to ask you to get out of my way.
Ooh.
Diggy says if they run now,
Yeah.
they're spotted. There's a pursuit. Carrie is still convicted of manslaughter, but now
That's not
Sheriff
good.
Morgan goes to prison as well.
Ooh. Okay, he's got to stop that.
6 hours.
What?
6
How's
hours.
that?
All I need is 6 hours to prove there is a military base hidden somewhere on Hunt's land.
A few years back, there was construction work at the old Cutler mine.
Cutler
That
mine.
mine went bust in the 1890s. Hunt said he was giving it another go, but it never made sense. What are we gonna do when we get to that base?
We're gonna find the evidence you need to help save Carrie.
Okay, you can't just walk up to a secret military base.
Yes, he can.
6 hours?
Please tell me you're not actually thinking about doing this.
Yes, he is.
Okay,
With the sheriff.
but I want to put Carrie somewhere safe before we go out there.
Of course.
You still have those same drugs in your system. If you go to that base and they dose you again, you could die.
That's a risk
what
he's
this
willing to
is for.
take.
Adrenaline?
Uh-huh.
Adrenaline.
While I was in the hospital.
Since when do you nick things?
You don't fall into one. Yeah. Carrie, you okay?
Yeah, just a little nervous.
You'll be safe here with Hannah.
It's the waitress. She's helping.
Thank you.
I'm just glad I could help.
What happens if you overdose on adrenaline?
Too much and he could die.
That's not
Little
good.
won't be enough to counter the effects of the drug.
Which means he goes into a coma.
That's not good either.
You need to stop Ben from going through with this crazy plan.
Hunt is the linchpin. He is the one leasing them the land.
I know this plan is risky, but it's the only way I can actually get this done.
Okay.
This plan could get you killed.
Ooh, right in the leg. Ooh.
Do not make me bury you again.
No one made you do that! No one made you bury me after 2 years, but you did. And now I
He's
have to
lashing
live
out.
with whatever that means for the rest of my life. Now I'm doing this. And if you aren't with me as my hologram, this will not work. So please, don't give up on me. Again.
That's what he wanted to say. It kept building up inside him. Well,
Thank you.
she's staying with him. Yep. Night vision goggles. Ooh. Yep, military. Yeah, dumping him out on the ground. Just like that.
Ben. Hey, come on, wake up. Hey.
Oh, here comes the sheriff. Oh, he's awake.
Did it work? Well, I think you meant to tell me that.
It worked. I saw everything.
Ooh, nice.
It's like our man.
That's him. General Murray.
General
Where's
Murray.
your uniform, General?
Let's not posture banter. You don't know me.
I know you're running off the books base on land you leased from Russell Hunt. You drugged me twice.
Sounds like you've been chasing one too many UFOs, son.
Well, I followed him out to the mine last night. There's some nice photographs of him getting grabbed.
The farm hearing tales of trespassing.
I saw everything last night. Saw the camouflage sentries with their prototype 3-barrel night vision goggles. Saw the 0-point jet you're testing, the same jet that ran Carrie off the road. Doctors laugh about their golf game as they injected me with Gamma Blue 5, the same drug that put Melanie Hunt
Gotcha.
in a coma.
This is the part where you ask us what we want to keep our mouth shut.
You have a serum at your base that can reverse the effects of Gamma Blue 5. You'd like a dose from Melanie Hunt. I had a statement to Mr. Hunt
To keep their mouth shut.
Let's call it a helicopter, flew too low and caused Carrie to crash.
Carrie gets a full scholarship to the college of her choice and throw in a car like yours. A new one.
I assume we're not the first people from Starlight you've abducted?
Nope.
But we are the last.
You move your base, you leave the good folks in my county alone.
There's an abandoned airfield
Oh,
in Groom Lake, Nevada. You should check it out.
Area 51.
I think it's called Area 51.
Ben initially helped Area 51.
Okay, Nick, I don't know how best to thank you.
Talk to Carrie about how you feel, about what you've both been through, what you've lost.
Open the dialogue.
Just talk to her.
That easy, huh?
It's the hardest thing in the world, and it's the only way forward.
He was able to convey his feelings to Alice, talking to the sheriff.
It feels like we almost lost him again today. I don't know how to help him anymore.
There was a lot of mixed emotions during those 3 years.
Ben, Magic, maybe you were right. Maybe someone else should.
Ian.
Give it time. Not just for Ben, for you two.
They can alternate between Addison and Ian.
Tom back from DC?
A couple hours.
Because I don't think any of us should try to go through this without help.
That's good advice.
Hey.
Who's Magic calling?
Got a minute.
Lady
This is
Love?
all
Janice?
harder than I thought.
It was a pretty incredible thing you did. You taking off?
Yeah, I am. What we perceive as the force of gravity arises from the curvature of space.
And time. Space and time.
Okay, now what kind of waitress knows the general theory of relativity?
Growing up, I wanted to be a scientist. I studied mathematics and physics. Even got a job as a programmer during the war on the first electromechanical computer.
What happened?
Ben's impressed.
Job went away when the war ended. Still calculating my next move. New career, I guess.
There's a professor by the name of Yates at Princeton. He's about to open up his new physics program to female candidates.
He's guiding her to somewhere.
Exactly the kind of person he's looking for. So get his number from information, call him. Go live the life you want to live.
He's changing her life.
Promise me you'll stick with it.
This may be significantly important in future episodes.
Goodbye, Hannah.
Oh no, don't say goodbye. It's so final. Just say, see you later.
Alright.
Get him tonight. Remember, 2 guards at the rear.
Uh-oh.
1 in the head, 1 in the chest.
Uh-oh.
When we get inside, you grab the statue, and I will light up that place to make sure there are no survivors.
That's not good. What has he lived into? Alright, episode 3. Close Encounters, Quantum Leap, and overall, really enjoyed this episode. It introduced some characters that I actually enjoyed. That first one was the sheriff, which I thought it was a dick at first because he didn't like Ben at all, being that he was a UFO guy working for Project Sign. But it turns out he's actually a man who just cares about his granddaughter, who's got in a lot of trouble, and basically was the one who ended up not that hurt, but her best friend Melanie got hurt. Unfortunately, Melanie is the daughter of Hunt, who was pissed off, and not only that, what is actually an integral part of this episode, as he is associated with whatever's going on, the supposed UFOs, but they're actually military, and they've been abducting people in a sense, and in order to not let anyone get close to where they've been testing projects. One of them being a aircraft of sorts that the people who have seen UFOs supposedly have been shining a light on them, and then drugging them, and then dumping them out in the fields and whatnot. But and because of that, Ben was determined to investigate further, even though Addison and Magic think it's reckless of him, but because Ben is reckless, and because of all the things he's learned so far after being pursued missing for 3 years, and finds out that Addison is now with Tom, moved on, and that conversation in the car in the beginning at that farm where he learns that it's been Addison's been with Tom for 8 months, and he's trying to reconcile, trying to basically learn, or just basically get on with his life, which is difficult for him because all the mixed emotions he's been feeling, and as this episode progresses, he meets a waitress named Hannah, and Hannah's an interesting character as well, because she is she wanted a change in her life, and that life where she is wants to be a scientist and mathematics, and that thoroughly impressed Ben, and there was a smile on his face where there was thoroughly impressed by her, and possibly a genuine connection on his part when it comes to her. And that leads me to believe that there's a possibility that she may be a significant character, or the name preferably could be significant in the future, and that could be the one who's helping. The possibility. This might be a theory that it could be that was the person that Magic called near the end of the episode. That, or whoever who it is, but he needed help. So it could be Beth. It could be Janice. Who knows? But I'm just throwing it out there that it's 1949, and that could be Hannah. So I don't know, but. And ultimately, it turns out it's the military, like I said, with all the secret projects going on with the secret aircraft. scaring away those who are encountered the aircraft, and that's how Hannah not Hannah, but those two young girls basically ended up in the hospital, and now it basically caused Ben to become reckless, and they were able to, he and the sheriff, who I thought was a dick at first, but now I liked him. They were able to formulate a plan in order to for them to get abducted, purposely abducted for Ben, and then Addison would come in, and they find out where they were and what they were actually doing, and the general I think it was General Murray. They were able to just basically exchange favors. They won't tell them what they're up to, and for their silence, they'd help in Marie and the sheriff's granddaughter, to get them just basically help them in a sense, a car, a scholarship, or something like that. But help the young girls with just getting back on their feet, and they agreed. And like I said, something's with all that closed and accomplished that part of the mission. Ben goes back to the diner and just changes Hannah's life, and basically basically directs her to a new life, and and because of that new life could end up helping him in his favor as she is part of the Quantum Leap project. I'm just throwing it out there. She could be part of the Quantum Leap project, Hannah, because of how she wanted to become something more. And so I'm just spitballing here, and that person that Magic called, like I said, could be a Hannah, but I'm just speculating. So I thoroughly enjoyed this episode, and then the individual that Sam leaped into, he's in another awkward position, and right in the middle of it, right in the thick of things. And I don't know if he's in another bank robbery or what, but it's going to be interesting to say the least for episode 4 of Quantum Leap. In any case, I hope you enjoyed my reaction. This will be in my sci-fi section of my Inner Sanctum channel. And when it comes to that and my YG Anime channel for all things anime, link it up there. Check that out. Help support that channel as you're supporting this channel, which I greatly appreciate. Fist tap, high five, tip of the hat to you. And like I said, if you enjoyed either content for your channel, make sure to hit that like button, subscribe, and hit the notification bell in order to be notified of any future videos being posted on either channel. And with that said, till next time for episode 4 of NBC's Quantum Leap. Alright? Later.